ball of lead fell out of his head 17 years after a sniper pierced his forehead, and 31 years later, 2 more pieces of lead fell out of his head. This is the incredible story of Center Shot. But who is Center Shot? How did he get shot between the eyes? And how in the world did he survive 50 plus years with a gaping wound in his forehead? In 1861, during the height of the Civil War, 23-year-old Jacob Miller enlisted in the Union Army. 2 years later, on September 19, 1863, a Confederate sniper shot him between the eyes during the Battle of Chickamauga. When the Union Army fell back in retreat, his comrades left him for dead, assuming no one could survive such a wound. Remarkably though, Jacob later woke up behind enemy lines and against all odds made his way back to the Union side. After examining the gaping wound in his forehead, the surgeons decided not to operate on him because he wouldn't survive for long. But they were wrong, because 9 months later, Miller returned home where doctors performed surgery and removed a ball of lead from his head. Although the injury left him blind in his left eye, his brain functions remained unaffected, allowing him to resume civilian life. 17 years later, another ball of lead fell out of his head, and 31 years later, 2 more balls of lead fell out of his head. Remarkably though, Miller lived for 64 years with an open wound between his eyes. The wound penetrated 3/4 of an inch into his skull and was large enough to fit his pinky finger. Nicknamed Center Shot by his fellow veterans, Jacob Miller received a $40 monthly pension from the United States government, equivalent to about $1,000 today. He passed away at 87, leaving behind an incredible story of resilience. Like and subscribe for more.